The Rugby World Cup. That time of the year when we will see the best players from South Africa, Ireland, New Zealand, France, Australia, Wales. Well, no. This time I'm going to talk about the best players from Georgia, Romania and Portugal in a series of 2, 3 or 4 videos to tell you who deserves your full attention when September comes. So, who am I going to pick in this first one? The magicians, the tricksters, the guys that can simply vanish NANI? And show up close to the try line, launching cheers like when that friend says he's finally going to pay that round of beer that he promised 20 years ago. So let's shuffle the deck and see what cards I'll deal.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does contain the unstoppable I've assembled all 5 special cards.
So thanks, Yugi. With these aces on my side, I'm in for the win, as Eddie John thought before this year's the Rugby Championship. Let us start with Nuno Sousa Guedes, the Lobos fullback. Let me repeat the name once again, Nuno Sousa Guedes. The guy is simply a menace, turning any little gap in a clean freeway, pulverizing meters like Joe Biden eating ice cream. In the last 4 years, Nuno Sousa Guedes was Portugal's best player twice in the Rugby Europe Championship and was voted as the Player of the Year in that same competition, not only due to his gameplay skills, but as well because of the ability to turn any counter move into something special. It is just mesmerizing seeing him run crazy, well, at least for the fans whose team isn't playing against him, because if you are on the other side, well, good luck and good night. Sousa Guedes is one of Cadupe's and Portugal's greatest fullbacks, and the only sadness is that he is already 28 years old. Do you know he played in the World Series? Do you know he also scored a try to equalize a game against the All Black Sevens? Do you know his sidestep have evaded even all gods of all religions? Well, at least 2 of those facts are true, and you must trust me. Nuno Sousa Guedes is a marvel to watch and a wonder to praise. Now we go to the Lelo's wonder kid, David Niniashvili, the boy that already rocks a majestic classic moustache.
Daddy, chill.
And has made everyone fall crazy in love for his skills. I'll say the name again, David Niniashvili. The 21-year-old fullback have already won 4 Rugby Europe Championships since debuting as a senior international, piling up 7 tries in 21 caps. His footy skills go beyond what a normal top player can do, punching holes through well-designed kicks that he can normally gather in the air to then start an impressive run. His impactful Lyon in the top 14 is proof of how big he got since coming to France, upping his team lethality level to another standard. He is pure joy like the sun in a sunny summer day, his fun chaos like a child in a sugar rush, frenzy in Christmas Day. He is a secure insecurity, he is David Niniashvili, and we all should have a bit of Niniashvili in our day, especially when some are trying to block players like him to play against the supposedly top nations. Who could that be?
Why, it's Zeb and Zeke.
My last trickster is the amazing, fantastic, incredible, sensational Hinckley Valvassa. Oh, he can play as a fullback, he can play as a winger, he can play as a center, he can play as a fly half, he can do it all. Valvassa assumed the pivotal role in the Oak squad after being selected by Andy Robson, and since his debut all the way back to 2021, he has pulled some tricks helping Romania qualify to the 2023 Rugby World Cup. Look, it isn't easy to play well in more than one position, and those few who are able to excel in it are always regarded as superb units and legendary players that deserve to be reckoned as the best. Valvassa have been that unit for the last couple of years, passionately showing his best in all areas of the game. He can shrug a tackler, offload with ease, break a line, or apply a super kick. He is Hinckley Valvassa, the masterful Romanian that you should have in your casa. Yeah, the rhyme isn't that good, but Valvassa is. And that's it. These are the 3 tricks that I really enjoy watching. There's a few others in Portugal, Georgia and Romania, like Rodrigo Marta, Manuel Cardoso Pinto, Akaki Tabutsatse, Luca Matkava, Ionel Melinte or Marius Simonescu. There's a couple of them that you should watch very closely when this Rugby World Cup starts. There isn't shortage of ludicrous and imaginative players in either side, and I hope I can show to you who are some of them in the upcoming weeks. If you liked my video, leave not only a like but a comment discussing what type of players you want to know more, and I'll do my best to deliver it before the World Cup starts. The Rugby World Cup is a massive sports party that doesn't belong to just a handful of nations, but to all, and it is time to you to fall in love and get to know these T2 nations better. So now go rewatch all the footage and go to YouTube to find out more about them and see why Nuno Sousa Guedes, David Niniashvili and Hinckley Valvassa deserve a spot in your fantasy team when the Rugby World Cup starts.